What if you got an order for a hot dog, and once you accepted the order, you saw in the notes to deliver to the back door, and when you got to the backyard, you could easily tell there was no back door on this house?
And the dude's just like, I know the car you drive, license plate, I know what you look like, hair color. It's not gonna be good when I get to you. And it's like, it's a fucking DoorDash order, dude. Put on your pants.
What would you do if someone started shouting, cussing you out, making threats? Alright, this will be our final DoorDash video. It's going to be kind of all over the place, so watch the first two videos if you want more help to like get you started, if you want to hear about the worst parts of DoorDash. To start off with, what do you think of cash orders?
Trash.
Cash orders are trash.
So, here's how cash orders work, kind of just in a nutshell, right? So you have your regular earnings. When DoorDash sends you, it's on a normal order, right? It says, hey, this and this miles, this is where you're going to pick it up at, this is how much you're going to make, right? For a cash order, it says, hey, usually it's for pizza, right? So you're going to go to Domino's, right? You're going to pick up the pizza. They're going to pay you for the order. So like for the pizza, right? Plus, if they're going to tip you, then, you know, and that's where the tip is not guaranteed. So you don't even know how much you're really going to truly make on that kind of order. But they're also going to essentially put you negative, right? So if you've made $30 and this order is $20, you're technically back down to 10 because the customer's supposed to pay you for that order, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's a very sketchy way to do it. And I would only do it if you're in an area where wait times are outrageous. But, I mean, you're taking a big risk, right? You're taking a risk on if that person, one, actually ordered the food, because you can just order and whatever and send it to random ass people. There's plenty of that that happens online. But you don't know how much you're going to make. You don't know if those people are going to actually pay you properly. Plus, you need to carry change half the time, because what if they give you like a $50 for a $20 order? Yeah, there's a lot of unknown. And so I turn that off. I think I've done.
So you've never even selected one by accident?
Nah,
like
no,
in the
I have it
beginning?
off.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I've done maybe one, but then I took it by accident, saw that it was a cash order, and then I unassigned it quickly.
Oh.
I wasn't even going to attempt to try it.
Maybe you could tell me about the cash order trolling you saw on Reddit.
This popped up on Reddit the other day where it was like this lady just got hurt or is disabled, something like that, lives like on the side of a house or upstairs, right? And these other people, to troll her, keep ordering Papa John's to get delivered to her house. So she's not ordering this pizza. She also doesn't have the cash to pay it. Just keep sending DoorDashers constantly over and over. And I think at the time of the post, the neighbor said that 6 other DoorDashers have also been there with pizza for her.
Wow.
So and
they probably see a car outside, so they know someone's home.
Right. And it's like and then I would look through the comments, and it's like, this is a way to get back at a ex or people you hate, or just to troll friends or whatever too. It's like, well, maybe let's not do that. But yeah, I guess that's the new thing to troll people.
Cash orders on DoorDash.
Yeah.
Next question. Anyone ever belittle you for doing DoorDash? Maybe some context in this question.
Right.
Last video you talked about how like after COVID you were making good money, kind of gone down. I feel like your man Caleb Hammer, because of the people he has on that do DoorDash,
oh yeah,
it's kind of hurt the reputation that like people that do DoorDash are, I don't know, too lazy to have a real job or something.
This is kind of a wide range topic because I have mixed feelings even on it too. Like when I'll DoorDash, I don't carry the bag with me. I think I did the first day or two or whatever, but I don't ever use that bag. And honestly, I try to make it as little known as possible that I am door dashing. One, because what if somebody tries to like steal the food or whatever, just fuck with you just because they can. But also, I feel like I have definitely gotten some dirty looks, like going to Panda, right? Sometimes that line is ridiculous. Well, I just go to the front of the line, hey, I got this order, take the food and go.
Yeah.
You know, even when I have, it's my order and I just order through like the app, sometimes I feel kind of weird even doing that just from that second hand of doing DoorDash and stuff. You know, I'm used to like those looks periodically. So I do think it is looked down on a little bit, and it's a side thing for me. There are people that do it and it's their full-time income. Definitely don't recommend. But it's like, one, it's either the only job that they want or have. They like to control their hours. But I don't know. For me, it's like, if you're a stay-at-home mom and kids are at school, go do DoorDash. Like, it shouldn't be looked down on, but it is heavily.
Again, I feel like it's just like in the last couple of year and a half.
I met one guy when I was selling cars. He put DoorDash as his income. And at first, it was like, all right, you're not getting approved to do it. Like, you can't get a car, right? Because it's too up and down. It's too volatile, right?
Yeah.
Then he showed his pay stubs. He made the year prior $75,000 doing DoorDash. Now, he worked 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he made good money. Now, that was in the middle or right before COVID was really bad and stuff, because we still had a building. So that was, at this point 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But I've met people that have made 50, 60 grand in a year doing DoorDash. So I mean, it is good money, but it is looked down on. But at the same time, there's pizza delivery drivers that make $300 a night. I did Jimmy John's when I was 18, 19, and I would make, $150 for 3 hours of work, so it is looked down on. I don't think it should be, but it is for sure.
Yeah. Because of, the full-time people, or some of them,
right?
At least. Okay. So you're outdoor dashing. What if you got an order for a hot dog, and once you accepted the order, you saw in the notes to deliver to the back door, and when you got to the backyard, you could easily tell there was no back door on this house.
Wow. To start, nowhere in this area delivers hot dogs. But
isn't there in Roseville like a hot dog?
Maybe.
I think there
Portillo's or whatever. Yeah. I just don't deliver in that area. But that'd be where I would just leave it at the front door, take my picture, and walk away. Save time. I don't think we're in the kind of economy where people are going to waste money on a joke like that when they can't really use it for content. But yeah.
I'd be a little bit worried, I guess.
There's definitely moments though when I have delivered to anywhere, and it's like, all right, I'm almost going to be running to my car because of how sketchy this house looks.
Has anyone's pets ever been an issue when you've been dashing?
So before last week, I would have told you no.
Oh God.
It's not really oh God. I've been scared like shitless out of 2 dogs in the last like week and stuff. Now, for some context, I've been doing a DoorDash a little bit more lately because I'm planning for a vacation and stuff. So I'm trying to make some extra cash, right? So I've been DoorDashing a lot more recently than I typically do on even a year-to-year basis. This most recent one, I was delivering to like actually this real nice home, right? Big ass house, whatever. And I already had my door open, and I turned to grab the food to turn back to step out. All of a sudden, I see like this black flash. And I was like, all right, weird, And as I'm turning, all of a sudden, this dog is like almost in my lap. It scared the shit out of me. One, I don't know if this thing's gonna bite me, or growl or whatever. Yeah. And I'm in the car. I have nowhere to go. But dog was chill, cool, whatever. Went up. And it was a fucking teenager or whatever that came out, grabbed the food, and went in. It's like, all right, maybe lock up the dog next time.
Yeah.
But the time before that, this happened just like 2 weeks ago. Really cool dog, actually. I grabbed the food. Dog is actually like waiting middle-ish of the driveway. And if I ever have to park in somebody's driveway, I usually try to stay at the bottom-ish. Easy in and out,
Mm-hmm.
But dog was real chill, was walking with me. But I was knocking on the door because I didn't want to just like leave the food on the ground, because they said just leave it out the door. So I was knocking on the door. Husband kind of comes up, parks like the little like 4-wheeler thing, and he grabs food. He's like, "Oh, thanks, man. Hope dog was an issue." He's been other drivers before. I was like, why the fuck is he out then? In my head. So I just got the hell out of there. It's just like people with their dogs are a little too lax.
What do you think of the videos, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, of couples that do DoorDashing together?
So this is a mixed one. It used to be that DoorDash would give you a very gracious amount of time, right? Where I would deliver an order and it was like delivered by this time. It was 20 minutes to spare. So a lot of people would do like DoorDash and like Uber Eats, like both at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or couples would do it and they would both have a DoorDash account and they would DoorDash together, but just, to double income more or less, but you're just using the same car, same amount of miles, you just accept orders that are going in the same direction, right?
Yeah.
Now it's really condensed where even me, I don't like, some people will like really take their time and walk super slow, or like, I'm gonna go and get a drink, after I pick up this order. There's a lot of complaining on, even especially the Reddits, about the time condensing or whatever.
Oh.
But it's like, if you're actually doing the job, for the most part, you'll always make it on time with 4-ish minutes to spare. The only time it's an issue is traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So that means like with the couples thing, you can't do that anymore, right? You can't both be running DoorDash and do it separately. Now, to do it together, Kim and I did it once, like just using mine. This was around COVID just because she needed to get out of the house a little bit, and she was pregnant at the time, and there wasn't much that she could do, so it was just like, all right, just come hang out with me. I'm just driving around doing some DoorDash or whatever. And that was chill. That was fine. But at the same time, it's like, it's a very one-person
operation.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what is the other person going to do? Right. It's one phone. You're going into the thing. You're not going in as a couple to grab an order. And then when you deliver it, well, I mean, I guess you could take turns, but, it's nice for the company. There's definitely times where I'm bored, and you especially probably know when I'm door dashing, because that's usually when I text you 6 different times, because it's like, I'm fucking bored. Entertain me. That's really it.
Yeah. I think I got this one too from Caleb Hammer. I think a while back he had a couple on there that for whatever reason did one account and did it together, and I was like, what a waste.
Right.
The other person could be
taxes,
doing something else.
All that stuff. Because like for that, for example, right? One account thing, if they're both DoorDash but with one account, you could get double the tax breaks for two accounts. So why not do the two, right? Each person has their own account. You tax break for one person, tax break for now. Granted, they'll probably add up together, but it's two people with tax breaks. I'm sure you get a little bit more, for that individual stuff. So yeah, that's dumb. Yeah, it's really dumb financially.
What would you do if someone started shouting, cussing you out, making threats? To start off this question or answer, maybe you could tell us about the one Reddit post.
So I did screenshot this and sent it to Vince, but there was a few, and the other two you haven't read yet that you'll get a kick out of. If it's a customer that is being a dick, I mean, that's an easy, especially if it's messaging me. I mean, that just gets straight reported to DoorDash, because even if I haven't picked up the order yet, they're going to give me half the pay and I didn't do the work, right? Now, if it comes to delivery and stuff, I mean, you're not going to cuss at me or anything like that. So it'll be real happy that you sent it on the phone type of thing, because then I'm not going to get in trouble. But yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, maybe we could talk about the one in the hotel you saw.
So this thing, and you could put it up too. It's like
B-roll.
Guy was delivering to, I guess, a hotel, and instead of bringing it to the room, he just dropped it off at the lobby, which 50-50 depends on the person whether or not you're gonna do that. Depends on the hotel. Sometimes I even do that. And the dude's just like, I know the car you drive, license plate, I know what you look like, hair color. It's not gonna be good when I get to you. It's like, it's a fucking DoorDash order, dude. Put on your pants, go down to the lobby, grab your food, and call it a day. Be happy that somebody even delivered it for you.
Yeah.
With that being said, it's like, I'm on both sides of the Reddit. I get too much of those notifications, and I'm not even in the communities, like I told you. Like, I see from both angles where there are some real bad DoorDash drivers that do the stupid stuff and will like beg for tips. Like, I waited an extra 5 minutes for your food. I think you should add a little more to the tip. It's like, dude, you accepted it. If you wanted and it was a lot too long of a wait, unassign from the order and fucking move on with the day. You don't need to be tip begging, just knock it off. But at the same time, there are some customers that are outrageous with requests, with things that they want, or I'm already leaving the restaurant. Hey, I didn't order like these condiments. Can you make I don't have ketchup. Can you make sure that there's ketchup in the bag? One, the thing is sealed. I'm not opening it, because then that opens it up for DoorDash to like say that I was fucking with your food or whatever.
Yeah.
You also should have just ordered it. I'm not asking for extra stuff for you. Sorry. That's just not what I'm gonna do. And that is something that people will be mad about, because I'll get combos all the time. Hey, make sure that there's utensils or whatever, or ketchup or salt and pepper in the bag and stuff for me. And it's like, no, have that stuff at home, or make sure you order it yourself. I'm not doing it. I'm especially not opening your sealed bag. So, yeah.
Yeah. Then you'll have more problems.
Right.
Did it upset you hearing about DoorDash drivers getting unemployment during COVID? Real interesting question here. So here in Minnesota, there were DoorDash drivers. They got unemployment March 2020 through August 2021.
I think it would upset you more than it would upset me, because for me, the government's going to take advantage of you, so when you have the chance to take advantage of them, you might as well go for it. I mean, honestly, if I was not employed at the time and I was just doing DoorDash, fuck, I would have. I would have done the same thing half of them were doing. I mean, if it's open for you, like I cannot fault anybody for the government saying, "Hey, we'll give you an extra $500 on top of your DoorDash. Just sign up for this." I would do that 10 out of 10 times. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say no to free money. So I don't fault any driver from doing it. I think it was dumb for the government to do because then it's like all these other places are desperately hiring and then prices of things were going up because they didn't have employees at the time.
Okay, so end of the last video, we were talking about the golden age of DoorDash, a little bit after COVID.
Yeah.
Like when you were getting paid the best. Any idea on why you think that was? Any guesses? People just had more money?
I think it's a couple things. One, I think everybody was working from home for the most part. And now as a society, they're kind of pulling that back a little bit. A lot of people are not working from home as much anymore, or it's like the companies learned the tricks people were pulling when they were working from home and sleeping all day. And apparently, like one person would like had a device that would hold down the space bar so that Teams was always reading green, like all these different things. So now everybody's back at the offices, and a lot of office places either have like a little cafeteria or like one of those self-checkout devices or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's like you don't need to order DoorDash because you have something that's a cheaper option already right here, right? I think there's a lot more people doing DoorDash too.
Oh.
So that aren't afraid of COVID or anything like that or getting sick. So now there's a lot more people doing it because they know that it's a good, at least for side cash, you know, couple hours, I'll make $100 or $50 or whatever. But I also do think it's people having less money because I have noticed a decent amount of like changes of tips and stuff. And how much I can make in an hour some days versus others. So I've definitely noticed a change in that. Now that might just be tipping culture has changed a lot in the last couple of years, but I feel like the orders themselves have gone down quite a bit too.
Oh.
So I think the supply and demand is definitely shifted.
Last question I got for you, and we got to talk about this. So people close to me know I got a couple roommates.
Yep.
This summer. You got an order for one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell me that experience. Did you think you were like we were gonna try and like troll you or something, or
no? I thought it was hilarious because I think it was Charlie's or something like that. I always look where I'm going before I accept an order, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to deliver to certain places, and I'm curious on like mileage. And then it was like at 5 o'clock or something like that. So I try to make sure I don't accept anything that goes on the highway, right? Because accidents, traffic, whatever, right? And I saw that it was coming up and around, but I thought it was like townhouses or whatever. And as I got closer, I got to the stop sign. I was like, where the fuck am I going? And I zoomed in and I was like, oh.
Wait, so you didn't even recognize my address?
I don't know your address by heart.
Well, I thought you would have been like, I recognize it. Okay.
So as soon as I got to the stop sign, then I looked, I was like, where the hell am I going? And I saw that there was like if a DoorDasher has delivered before to a house, it'll keep the last picture. So I clicked on the picture and I looked at it. I was like, holy shit. So that's when I screenshotted it and sent it straight to you. And as I pulled up, I kind of like looked, and then she was out in the driveway and I just handed it off and I fucking got the hell out of here. But I was also like looking at the time. I was like, all right, this isn't home yet. So, yeah.
I would have been, but yeah, I had overtime. So I didn't even know until like an hour later. And I was stuck in freaking St. Paul traffic that day. But yeah, I thought that screenshot was like right when you were sitting around the mall or something, and you're like, oh, I recognize this address.
No, it was I was right around the corner. I was like, why the fuck? Because no, it was definitely a surprise. It was that was my first order of the day too. I was like a couple hours right before work, do a couple orders, make a little extra cash, and first delivery.
Oh, funny. With the picture already on DoorDash?
Yep.
So I'm trying to think, because I've never ordered DoorDash.
Maybe. It's probably off of like their account or something like that. And then when it gets delivered, and
so maybe one other day they did, and
yeah,
you just weren't the one to pick it up that time.
And that is something that's nice that they do, because there's definitely been times, especially when it's dark, right? Super dark out, maybe 10 o'clock at night or whatever, and I'll be wrapping up, because sometimes there's orders that are like super late at night. That's when a lot of DoorDashers aren't out anymore. There's late night orders, and all the stores are closed, so you just go fly through like a Taco Bell drive-through, right? So it's quicker, and there's no traffic. But then it's pitch black, and it's like, all right, what fucking house is this? Because nobody turns on their lights or whatever for our house. So then I'll pull up that picture and be like, all right, that's the house. So yeah, that part makes it easier too, which is nice. So
yeah, we'll wrap it up there. That was DoorDash for Career Chronicles on the channel.
Well, yeah.
And we'll be on to bigger and better things. Thanks for watching this episode of Career Chronicles. Make sure to leave a like if you like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified for future episodes. In the meantime, check out other episodes of Career Chronicles for more hilarious stories and workplace drama. And as always, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.
So I just kind of felt the roof kind of move away, and for some reason I just couldn't reach that hole anymore. And then I was just falling. And the ladder just moves slightly, and it just started falling down, and then I was falling, and then I went to, and it was like just gripping, because I'm like a story and a half up. And as it falls, I go and I grab the gutter, and and it yanks back. And under me is just pure brick. And the gutter gives way, and I fall and just wham!